I'm here to feed the girls with episode 6.5 of KinnPorsche. Let me explain. So this little snippet of an episode is in between episode 6 and episode 7, and we are in the hospital after Kinn gets shot. Let me start this episode off by saying how awesome it must be to have a hospital in your own goddamn house. Like, really, I love this all-encompassing building. This show makes it look so effortless. So let's hop into the story, actually. The episode starts off with Kinn asking the doctor about the status of his brother because, Kinn just got shot in episode 6 at the end. Kinn is being really dramatic, as usual. But he does let Porsche know that Kinn is fine, but he has not woken up yet. Kinn is still asleep when Porsche arrives in the room, but Vegas goes to visit Kinn as well with some flowers. Porsche is like, who are the flowers for, Kinn? Vegas is like, nah, I came to see you, Porsche. Ooh. Yellow roses symbolizes friendship and care, but also unrequited love. I wonder if Vegas really did like Porsche, I wonder. Because I could see how easy it is to fall in love with someone like Porsche, but the fucked up diabolical person that Vegas is, which we have not seen yet at this point in the show, I don't know if it was really love. I don't know if it was really love or just him trying to get under his cousin's skin because he knows how his cousin gets about people that he likes, and he's just trying to fuck with Kinn. So while Vegas and Porsche are talking, as soon as Vegas says unrequited love, that is when Kinn decides to open his goddamn eyes. He is so nosy, y'all. And then Kinn tells Vegas basically to get the fuck out. And then Vegas walks out, leaving the roses with Porsche. And then Kinn is like, wait, take your damn yellow roses. Yo, if I was Porsche and they had these two cousins fighting over me, it would be so awkward, but I would be like, I am that bitch. What I always say, everybody want Porsche. Like, you have cousins fighting over you, Porsche? Anyway, Vegas leaves, and Porsche was about to take his leave as well, but Kinn all but begs Porsche to stay. Kinn is like, you're gonna let me sleep alone? And Porsche is unfazed. But then Kinn is like, are you gonna sleep alone yourself? This hospital is haunted. And y'all remember in episode 6 how Kinn found out that Porsche was scared of like ghosts and stuff when they saw that skeleton? He is playing on Porsche's fears. Manipulative? Yes, it is. But carry on. In the next scene, we see Porsche cuddled up under the blankets in the bed with Kinn. And yeah, is it me or I have never seen a 2-person hospital bed a day in my life. But today is the day that I did, okay? Kinn asks, why did you come back? Porsche said, have you ever done something for no reason? And I agree, because y'all, Porsche, you could have took Porsche, snatched up your little brother, and y'all could have run to the beach. They have so many beaches in Thailand y'all could have went to, but instead you want to stay right there. You could have just had your beach bar. And I'm so mad because y'all know I am a proponent of running. Because fuck love, it's a scam. Anyway, then Kinn asks Porsche if he's going to be his bodyguard. You still have to decide, he tells Porsche. Porsche was like, I'm sleeping here, aren't I? And that was cute. He like, I'm here now. Like, my decision. And that makes them both happy. I will say that. Then he called his brother Porsche, because we ain't see Porsche in a little minute. And he tells Porsche that he is okay. Because remember, Porsche, my bad, I say Porsche. Their names are so similar. Porsche just gets up and he left because, he was kidnapped. And he tells Porsche that he loves him. And it's just a sweet little brother moment. Caveat. I need to read the books because Porsche in the books is not so sweet. But he's like a little menace, just like Porsche. So we may have to explore that. And did I hear that there's also a book, like, okay, so now there's KinnPorsche, there's also KinnPorsche. And I really want to read that one because I love me some Jeffy. And I would like to see the character behind the person he's trying to Porsche because I think that sucker is probably a psychopath. Then Kinn and Porsche cuddle up together all night. Kinn loves him some Porsche. And it's so cute, it's simple, it's sweet, and I love this little 8-minute clip. That's all for this episode 6.5.